friends. So I'm sitting across from Reilly. I've invited her to come over here, but this is normally her nap time anyway. Well, one of her nap times. Pups can sleep up to 12 hours a day once they become adults. By the way, I did want to apologize to the person who called Reilly a poop if I accidentally deleted his comment, but I couldn't take the chance that he was just calling her a poop in a fun way, because I didn't see any exclamation point or any clarification that he was just calling her a poop as in, boo-bee! Boo-boo. She's ignoring me. Anyway, Roo. Roo. And over here we have Cam. Oh, no. Now I turn to Cam and Reilly gets jealous. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, dry skin in the winter. Oh, Roo. So I'm trying to branch out more and do more lives, even though those really don't get traction. Oh, well, it's worth recording the videos live and then posting them. Anywho, so, bye-bye. You want to say hi to our friends? Watch this. Cam, you want to say hi to our friends? Cam, you want to say hi to our friends? I almost recorded Cam's butt there. Well, when I turn the camera to Cam, you get jealous, but when I try to ask you to say hi, and Rye really does get jealous. Oh my goodness, Rye is something else. Rye, are you a good girl? Rye. Rye's definitely a good girl, even when she behaves badly. And Rye's that kind of pup whom will bark. Yeah, she'll get jealous of even her puppy friends, but when she's barking at humans, what she wants from most humans is definitely a scritch, and she wants to tell them what's going on in the whole wide world, and she also wants them to stay in her house. And of course she gets jealous when she smells other puppies, or when she smells kitties, or when she smells whomever else on them. Roo. And Roo definitely gets that alert, like Michelle's going out to check the mail right now, so, Roo wants to know what's going on, and she wants to know when Michelle will be back. Yep, Roo, where you going? Where you going? She's also finding an excuse to, Mimi's is going to check the mail. Camille. Cam, do you want to say hi to all our friends? When Reilly's following Michelle or whomever else, she at least pretends that she doesn't hear when I'm saying hi to Cam. By the way, I use a walker in the house because of my balance due to my CP, so... And by the way, it's so easy for people to say, oh, you should get a tripod, you should get a this, you should get a that. Well, that's part of the reason that I write books and try to sell books mostly through Amazon, so that I can get more money, and so that I don't have to depend on people whom utterly hate me. And that, of course, includes the government. And anyway, so Cam. Yeah, Cam. So I see that someone's here. Hello. Cam, do you want to say hi to our friends? Cam. So Cam is busy waiting for Michelle to come back in from checking the mail. And Reilly is basically stalking Michelle in the hallway right now. Oh, well, it was... For a few minutes it was... I don't know, whatever. So whoever was just on the stream left, but oh well. Anyway, so Cam's... Hey, Michelle. If you can bring the mail in here, but if you could find a way to not show our address, and if you could have, Cam sniff the mail. Ugh. Wait, why don't you just bring the mail in here and I'll turn it so that nobody can see the address and then... Yeah, because Cam has a little custom or mean hog, as it were, of sniffing the mail. Hi, Ray. Well, I mean, it is November 30th. Rue. Hi, what you doing? What you doing? She wants to avoid the camera. Oh. Anywho. Oh, so there's Reilly doing the minhog of sniffing the mail. I hope nobody got the address on there.
What?
Keep the address covered. Keep the address covered.
I'm showing the backside on purpose. She probably has more information than I do. That's all I'm going to say to that. I'm serious. She probably...
I'm just saying, is that good or bad, Cam?
No, what I mean is that she...
No, I understand that, but I'm saying because she has more info. Whoa.
God bless our postal service workers.
Hi, Rue. You want to say hi to our friends? Rue. You want to remind Cam? You want to say hi to our friends? Like if they're hi, yeah. You want to say hi to our friends? You don't have to be jealous of Reilly. Well, okay. Cam gets jealous of Reilly, but she also gets afraid of Reilly. Because even one time when Cam was sitting on my lap and then I invited Reilly to sit on my lap as well, the moment that Reilly got up on my lap, Cam decided to run away. So Cam is not really afraid of other people. What she is afraid of jealous Reilly. The one exception to that is kids. Because she does not understand kids. She thinks that kids are these like weird small people whom she doesn't quite understand why they're so small. And then there's a pup within a couple of miles of us whom is the opposite way. Very reluctant regarding adults, but loves kids. And I don't know if he's slightly bigger than Cam or slightly smaller than Cam, so. And then Cam likes the scarf that I got from the Greater Good store one time. By the way, I'm not doing any advertisements or them, it's just what it is. There it is. It has hearts and it has pockets. And I actually had to try to use the pockets to turn Cam's face toward me one time when I wanted her to look at me because she'd been barking and getting herself into trouble.
That wasn't your fault, baby.
And Cam will bite when she gets upset. I remember one time I had to, and I mentioned this before, I remember one time when I had to use a towel on her. I had to use a towel to cover my hand. Because it was like an episode of National Geographic's Wild Animals, Cam. Cam, you act like a Bilderkind, or whatever that Yiddish word is. Cam, I need to get back into learning Yiddish, don't I? Yeah. Ironically, my sister is learning German for other reasons, but yeah, Yiddish and German are indeed similar because, well, for lack of a better term, Yiddish is kind of a Hebraic dialect of German. So, bye-bye. Hi. Are you eating nasties? Are you eating nasties? Well, since there's nothing unusual occurring, bye-bye. And then Michelle is catching Cam's interest right now because Cam always likes to see what her Mimi's doing. And Cam goes from a 0 to 60 mood, or a 0 to whatever mood, when Michelle enters a room, and goes from a whatever to 0 mood when Michelle leaves the room. Anyway, so it's been about 10 minutes. Only one person checked into the live and then briefly left the live. I was recording because I just wanted to record the video anyway. And then, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Add a Q&A sticker. Terrifying kids movies. Oh, goodness. Well, the way that Cam would answer that is, well, when Riley gets jealous and tries to bite my ear. Riley doesn't really try to bite Cam's ear. She just more nibbles at it. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Well, these two puppies or boobies or poo-boos or whatever you want to call them are worn out. And let's see. Oh, right. So check out my books check out my books on Amazon if you get a chance. And by the way, I did put a copy of one of my books in a neighborhood library in my area, and someone actually took that book and I guess hopefully read it, so I appreciate that. And I'm sure that if you buy a copy of the book, Reilly will appreciate that as well, so I can buy her some more toys and treats, and we could save up to Megalia. And what else? Oh, we can help pups in need. And like I said, just a whole bunch of other factors considering. Oh, hi, Ray. Yeah, do you want to say hi to all our friends? Yeah. Oh, she's like, I love our friends. I do not love FaceTime. And then Reilly, just as if to demonstrate her contempt for the camera, just turned her butt toward everyone. And then Cam's over here napping. And I see that someone just came into the live stream, so oh, crap. They just left when I said that. I was going to say that I appreciate them. Anyway, so I guess this is the thing about wrapping up the live stream. So I know that the week technically began last night by both calendars. So Shavuot Tov, Hanukkah Sameach, since I know that that's coming up. Just happy holiday season overall. And I know I see people coming into the live stream now, and I apologize. We're just ending this live stream. So try to catch it later if you can. And Cam, being the chocolate chip cookie that she is, wishes you a sweet week. And oh, now both people left. Anyway, Cam, so when you catch this live later, and anywho, so Shavuot Tov, Shavuot Motek, or so I guess like an endearing week, or I guess sweet week. Let's see. So I'm trying to think of anything else, but that's about it. And you also gotta look into the, no pun intended, the life of Reilly and the life of Cam, except in this case, the life of Reilly overall has been pretty good. And, well, there's that.